You can just draw it on there. Hello,
Yeah.
hello. We're live.
Hello, everybody.
Happy Thursday.
Yes, it's Thursday. Thursday.
Yay. My boy's home. My husband's not working Saturday.
Yeah, that's the best. I got the weekend off too.
I heard you say that earlier.
Yeah, I didn't get invited to work this weekend, so I'm not working this weekend. I've got a lot showing up high. Let's see. That's a little better. I can see all that so well. So
I can see your project though.
Yeah. There we go. All righty. Woo! This is going to be a fun project.
Yeah. So
I'm excited.
For those who may be new to us, we'll introduce ourselves. My name is Lisa, and I am with Heart's Desire.
And I am Kristi, and I'm with Funky Junk Inspirations. So, how is everybody today?
And we're here doing some for Desires and Inspirations. We do this every other Thursday night. And we're going to do something different this week that we hadn't done before.
Yes, we are.
We're going to do. Well, we usually do paint to some degree, right?
Yeah.
But we're going to do a little more something.
Yeah, it's just a different kind of painting for us. Not something that we do on a regular basis.
Right.
You know, so learning something new.
Yeah.
Fun.
So we're both going to do the same design. I have mine etched on a piece of wood that I cut out and etched on our laser. And then I sent, I was going to call you Tracy.
Hi, I'm Tracy.
You're not Tracy.
Call me whatever you want. Just don't call me late for dinner.
Hey there, Mary.
Hey.
So Kristi is using the same design, but she printed off a tracer that she's going to put on her board. So that way you'll be able to see two different ways to use the same project.
Yeah. Fun. It's going to be fun. So much fun.
You said you couldn't find your graphite paper.
No, I could not. Normally you'd put a piece of graphite paper under here, but that's okay. I'm going to use my pencil and put marks on it, and then I'll trace it on that way.
Yeah, so that'd be good to show.
Yeah, no big deal.
Hey there, Terry and Luann.
Hello, everybody. Hello. Now, I'm going to put a little bit of stain in my background. Are you going to do anything on your background?
I'm going to paint my background with this chalk paint.
Yes,
and
you told me that.
Glacier is a really nice, cool shade of blue, and I'm going to use that. Are you done?
Go ahead. I need to turn you up because I can't hardly hear you. My volume's all the way down. There we go.
This is my favorite color of blue to use for wintry. I like this blue anyway, but I really like to use this for like winter kind of things.
Yeah. It's a pretty blue.
Yeah.
What I'm going to do is I'm going to take my Minwax water-based stain in navy, and this one is just white. And I'm going to kind of put it on and kind of lighten it up so it kind of looks like the sky maybe. I don't know. That's my thought process. Hopefully it works out. I don't know where my rubber. I don't think I have any gloves over here. I got one used glove.
Anne's here. She's going to watch and listen while she's fixing dinner. What's for dinner, Anne?
Yeah, we haven't had dinner here. We've had too much happening around here.
We had dinner.
You had dinner. What did you have for dinner?
We had, I breaded and fried some pork chops, and we had green beans and mac and cheese.
That sounds delicious.
Yeah. That was Patrick's request for his first meal after he got back home, but he got here too late last night for me to cook all that.
I can see that. I can see that.
I don't fry very often. And yes, I am a true Southerner, even though I don't fry food very often. I don't like the smell. I don't like the lingering grease smell.
I don't either. And I also don't like the mess that it makes.
Yeah.
So if I can put it like in the oven or do something different, I will do something different, you
Or
know?
you use like the air fryer.
I don't use the air fryer a lot.
I love
We
the
do
air
use
fryer.
it a little bit, just not a whole lot. Mainly for like chicken fries or French fries and stuff like that. Now my oldest daughter, she fixes pork chops in the air fryer a lot.
Yeah, we
And
do blend in there too.
Yeah, because my granddaughter absolutely loves it. And she's always asking me to do that. And, you know, well, I just haven't done it. So, need to, because she's always talking about how delicious it is. It's like, well, it sounds good. Just, I don't know. We just never have done it.
Yeah.
Okay, so see, I put the dark blue on, and then when I added the white, see how it just kind of tones it down just a little bit?
Oh, yeah.
It's just like paint. So the more you mess with it, the more you blend it in, the more colors that you'll get. And you just keep messing with it till you get it the way you like it.
Yep.
You know, so I'm going to try to get this more white down here because I'm picturing this as kind of the bottom. But I don't want a definite line there, that's for sure. I don't know, we'll see how it comes out.
Terry says her house still smells like grease the next day when she fries things. I know, it does.
I know.
And you know, when we go out to eat, if we go somewhere that's like has like a lot of fried things and we come out, I'm always like, ugh, I hate that smell. Jonathan waits on it because he knows food's really good, but we leave and it's like, oh, I can't stand to smell it anymore.
You know, that's funny that you say that. I don't know. I guess I'm weird. Well, we all know I'm a little weird, but if we go out to eat or something like that, the second that we come home, even if we have other plans or something like that, I have to change my clothes.
Yes.
And a lot of times, I have to take a shower, even if I took one right before I went, because I can't stand that greasy smell in my hair, especially places like McDonald's and Burger King's, those fast food places.
Yes.
I cannot stand the smell of those places. So I am always being weird and taking multiple showers. But I take multiple showers anyway, so I'm just kind of weird anyway. So,
Terry wants to know where you got your wood.
Okay, this board, we have had this for, I don't know, probably 5 or 6 years. And it had a little circle here that had a chalkboard and it said days till Christmas on it. And I was telling Lisa before we started, you know, the girls are older now. It's not that, I mean, it's a big deal. I'm not saying it's not a big deal, but they don't run around and fix all of the advent calendars and stuff like that like they used to. So most of the time it says 24 days till Christmas because that's when we put it out. And then maybe on Christmas Eve, somebody changes it to a 1. So I just sanded it off. And because I thought this owl fit perfect on this little board. So the answer to your question is, I don't know where it came from. I bought it already painted at the Christmas tree farm 5 or 6 years ago. So I don't know. But I'm sure you can get them and the sticker on the back has the little lady that it's a craft sticker. It says, Emily Restaurer, I can't pronounce it, but crafts and compassion at gmail.com. But it was her, craft project. So
okay.
Anyway, so
they do have pieces of wood like that at Hobby Lobby, right?
Yes, they do. Because I was going to try to go and get an oval because I thought this would look really cool on an oval. Well, of course, I didn't make it there. So since I don't have graphite paper, I've got my background pretty much done. I might do some polka dots or something so it looks like snow falling when I get done. I don't know. We'll see. But since I don't have that, what I'm going to do is I'm going to take my pencil and I'm just going to I can see the lines through my paper. So I'm just going to put some lead on here, so then when I transfer it over onto my board, I can see my lines. Do I have to see my exact lines? No, because we can make it up as we go, right?
Yep. Just want a basic guide.
Yeah. That's what's cool about these little tracers like this.
Just to confirm for everybody how much we think alike, we don't usually talk about what we're going to do other than just the basic, this is a project we're going to work on, or this is kind of the theme that we're going to do. And this time, of course, we both knew what we were doing because we're doing the same design, but we both decided we were going to do ovals. And then before we came on here, I was telling her what I was going to do with mine. And part of what I'm going to do on mine is something she was going to do on hers. And then she just said that she was going to do polka dots and I was going to do polka dots.
Great minds think alike.
Right. That's right. And Terry, that you see down in the comments, is actually the super talented lady who designed this Mr. Beanie the Owl.
Well, hello, Terry. So she is who asked me where I got the wood.
Yeah. Her business is Let's Be Artful. I believe that's the full name, Terry. If I have butchered that, please forgive me. But anyway, I found her just recently, and I just love all of her designs. And we're going to be offering quite a few of them.
Yes. When Lisa was talking about what, we kind of take turns on what we're going to do, maybe. I don't actually. I'm always like, I'm game for anything. Just pick something. But when she's telling me about it, I went to her Facebook page and I'm like, oh my gosh, look at that little owl. And it wasn't 5 minutes later, Lisa sent me the owl. She's like, let's do the owl. Let's do the owl. It's like, yay. I love owls. I love them. I love them. You guys, of course, I have to pull out stencils. I can't help myself. I have this cute Hello Winter. I think when we get this all done, we may put Hello Winter on here. Even if I have to put the winter going this way, I'm going to put him on here, fit it on there. So
yeah.
Anyway, can't help it. Gotta put some stencils on.
So Terry, do you have a YouTube channel for your page or just your Facebook page? Luann said he's so cute.
He is cute. He's adorable. Now I'm just taking a blunt end stylus. See that? You could take an ink pen, whatever you have. You don't have to go get special stuff. You notice I took a pencil and did this, and I'm just rubbing along these lines here. It doesn't have to be real dark. You're just kind of getting a general idea of where the stuff is, just to help you paint it on here. So,
do you have it sideways?
That's how I'm gonna put it this way.
I'm just messing with you.
Oh, look. I'm like
just making you look.
I was like, am I doing it wrong?
No.
I do a lot of my stuff sideways. Now, see, I can barely see that, but I can see it. You guys probably won't be able to see it. But if I can't see it, I'll just make it up as I go. Right?
That's right. Hey, Trina. Okay, so I have my background done, and I think that's the perfect winter color.
Oh, yes. Yes, it is. Beautiful.
Now, I was kind of careful, but you can see that I did go over the line some, and that's okay because it's just paint, and we're going to paint right over that. So don't get caught up in staying in the lines because this is about enjoying it and de-stressing and being able to breathe and relax and enjoy. So thank you. I'm glad y'all like the color. So I'm going to dry it so I can keep adding in the details.
Yeah. I probably should have done my pencil on the back a little bit darker because this is going to be kind of hard to see because my background's a little dark. But like I said, we'll figure it out. How are you going to do the pom-pom, Lisa? Are you going to do something special for the pom-pom?
I was trying to decide what I wanted to do about his little pom-pom, and I didn't put anything over here to help me with that decision, so we'll have to see when we get there.
You didn't get any yarn out?
Lord, no.
I know you love yarn and have piles of it back there.
We are anti-yarn. We are anti-yarn. There's no yarn in this house.
Yarn. I can't hardly see this. I'm going to try something.
I have some macrame yarn, but I don't think I have anything that'll match my colors. Hey, Trina. I can't remember if I said that out loud. I thought it in my head. So hopefully everybody's doing good tonight.
Yep.
We had dinner, and then Jonathan and Patrick had to clean up the dishes while I come in here and finish getting ready for this.
That's the way it should be.
Yep.
Okay. I can't hardly see it, but that's all right. That's okay. Oh, I can see it. The lighting's not real great in this room.
Once you see where it's supposed to be.
Yeah. Oh. We'll get it. We'll get it on there. Lisa told you her colors. I want to do his glasses red. Okay. I'm going to do the top part of his beanie red. And then I'm going to do, where'd it go? The little brim on his hat, this color, and his little wings, this color. I'm going to do the inside of him white and gray, I'm thinking. And then I pulled out yarn, and I'm going to probably make his pom-pom out of that. These aren't an exact match, but they're pretty darn close.
That's pretty good, yep.
Yeah. But there's going to be red between the pom-pom and the first time that color is shown.
That'll be perfect.
So you won't be able to tell.
That'll be perfect.
So, and then I got all different colors of browns out to kind of play with the, whatever that thing is.
Trunk.
The limb down here.
Oh, not trunk, limb.
Yeah, the little.
I do have Snowtex, Terry. Terry suggested Snowtex for the pom-pom.
Oh! I just got a box in the mail. Yes, I have pajama pants on. No judging. No judging.
No judging here.
It's been a rough day
here.
So, I think I have some snow stuff in here. I think I ordered some.
The Snowtex?
Yeah.
There's pepper rock scissors.
I'm going to look real quick because that would be cool even to put towards the bottom. But I can't remember. Snow paste. I do have some.
Yay!
I do have some. I don't know how to use it, but.
Have you never used it?
I've never used it before. Yeah, I got some snow paste.
Oh, I've never seen that.
Well, remember I told you that lady got a hold of from the Decoupage Queen? They also do the pen tart stuff.
Oh.
So I ordered a few things. I ordered this, some decoupage glues, a crackle medium, and there's a vintage effect medium.
Oh.
And then some rice papers. But yeah, maybe we'll read the directions and try to figure that out. And maybe put some of that down here or even on his pom-pom. I don't know. We'll see. We'll see. So I need to get painting. We need to get to painting.
I need white and black and orange. I didn't get all my colors.
Uh-oh. Now you're acting like me. You didn't grab everything.
Well, at least everything's right here within reach, though.
Terry said she just did a live in her pajama pants, too. Hey, you know what? No judging here.
Well, I mean, people go to Walmart in their PJ pants, so.
I know they do. They definitely do. So I wetted my brush down just a little bit so that this is kind of thin. And I'm just going, you guys. Here we go. And like I said, I can't see this real well. I would suggest that if you did this, don't do your background as dark as I did. If you use the pencil, if I had the graphite paper, you'd really be able to see it real well. But that's all right. because I could see it good enough. And my lighting's not good in here.
Yeah.
The lighting we put up for you guys, we see it completely different than the way you see it. I could probably pull over one of the little lamps, but we're gonna go for it. We're gonna go for it. This is so fun, Lisa. I'm glad you suggested that we do this.
Yeah.
I like doing these things. Fun stuff. Learning new techniques and learning to do new things is always a good thing.
Yeah, and you can add your own flair, your own colors, your own style. I'm not going to put glasses on mine. I'm going to make his eyes bigger.
Oh, that'll be cool. That's a great idea. This paintbrush is just too big.
So let me tell you what I did. Thank you for sharing, Angela. I appreciate that. This morning I decided, okay, I'm going to do that trick. You know, all my brushes were just so frayed and wore out. I have brushes on my Christmas list. But I was like, let me see how many brushes I'm actually going to need, you know? And so, you know, you can boil water and stick your paintbrushes in it and it like perks them back up, right?
Yep.
So I was like, I'm going to try that. I've never done it, right? So I started doing it. It's like, oh, well, that kind of works pretty good. It works better on the smaller brushes, not so much on the bigger, thicker brushes.
Yeah.
But hey, Mary. Mary's here.
Hey,
Mary. So I started doing, it's like, well, let me do some more. Well, I ended up putting every single paintbrush, over 125 paintbrushes.
Oh my God.
Doing that this morning. And then when I got done, I had about 5 left and putting them in the water. I was like, how am I supposed to paint today when all my paintbrushes are wet?
Uh-oh. So what'd you do? They're just wet?
Well, they're dry now. They're dry.
Oh, that's good.
I laid them all out on a table and put a fan on over them. So they got
smart.
Good and dried. And it worked on most of them. Some of them, even my junk brushes, some of my junk brushes got upgraded back to the good bucket.
That's a good thing. So it works.
It does work.
Have
you ever done it?
Works. That's cool.
Have you ever done it?
Nope. I use that Master's Touch brush cleaner is what I always clean my brushes with. Seems to work okay.
Yeah. Mine get clean, but I'm rough on them, so they end up getting like they spread out like wings.
Oh, so by boiling it pulls them back to
shape. It's not to clean them.
Oh, okay. No, I've never done that. I need to do that then, because I think I've thrown a few brushes away that were, for lack of a better term, hairy.
Yeah, right. They turn into fan brushes.
Yeah. They're creepy.
This is a really pretty color, the eucalyptus leaf.
Oh, yeah. That is a pretty color.
Yeah.
You're doing the leaves on the stick and the green?
This is for his hat.
For his hat, okay. I was like, oh, these do kind of look like leaves, but I did them brown. I'm just adding a little bit of tan on top just to give it a little bit of something. I don't know, just a little texture there.
Yeah.
This is the word I want to use. Well, let's don't stick that in there. I'm going to sit this over here.
So when we're done on here, me and Jonathan are going to do story time on our Facebook page.
So, I know. I saw your post about that. That's exciting. Nice little story time. Always like story time with Lisa and Jonathan. So we'll be watching. I'm going to pull out my paint pen to do his little feet.
Oh, that's a good idea.
But I think, you guys, I have so much stuff sitting everywhere. To get his little feet down here.
I'm going to use my paint pen too. I got paint out, but I'm going to use the paint pen.
It just seems a little like, I don't know. It is easier.
And honestly, y'all, you could do this whole project with watercolors, paint pens, depending on the surface, you could use crayons. You could use crayons on any surface. You can use crayons or markers or paint pens, color pencils, whatever you have.
Right. You could do it on a canvas. You could do it in your journal. If you just have a little art journal book, because sometimes we have so many projects and so many signs that, sometimes we want to do something, but we're like, man, where are we going to put that? And we can just start doing an art journal. I have a little art journal that I've started doing some different things with because I don't have anywhere else to put a lot of things. So I keep holding this up here to see where I'm at.
Look at that color. It's so pretty.
Oh, yes, that is pretty. Very pretty. Very, very pretty. Now I've got to go do my hat because Lisa did her hat.
Yay, I'm glad you love story time. Y'all need to pray for us because this one's a special story time and it might not be easy.
Oh.
Just giving you a heads up there, Missy.
Yeah, so that means I'll probably cry. I cry about everything, though. I'm a crier.
That's all right.
I'll admit it.
You know what? I'm going to do his little pom-pom this too, and then I'll decide what I'm going to do with it. Me and Patrick are going to go shopping tomorrow, and then him and Jonathan are going shopping tomorrow night.
Oh, Patrick's just the shopping king right now, isn't he?
Yeah.
Gets to go with everybody. My husband, he said that he was going to go run some errands after work in the morning. He gets off at 7:30. I get off at 7:18. He's going to go run and do some errands because the Christmas with his boys and granddaughter is Saturday night, and we have not bought anything.
Oh gosh.
So
it stuck up on us, right?
Yes, it did. Well, in our defense, now see, I really messed up this hat because I couldn't see this line. So he's getting a funky hat. Maybe. It's just paint, right? I don't know what I was doing, where I was going with that. I went way over too far.
Trust the process.
See how I kind of went over too far, kind of like at an angle? His hat's going to be on crooked. That's what I'm going to do. I'm going to put his hat on a little bit crooked. So, just like he's like, oh man, I've had enough of this today. And his hat's crooked. I think that's
what you talking about, Willis.
Yeah. So, it's okay.
I'm doing my body in lilac and lavender. And the other color is purple petal. So I'm doing my body in shades of purple.
Pretty.
I mean, yeah, maybe you don't see an owl in nature in purple, but this is my owl, and I paint the way makes my heart happy because that makes the perfect project.
Yep. Yes, ma'am. My owl is going to be white, gray, and turquoise, and I see owls those colors, so I don't know what you're talking about.
Well,
just kidding.
You don't know. I might see purple owls, so
yeah.
This is a no judgment zone. It's about making our heart happy.
Yeah.
Terry said it'll be so cute with a crooked hat.
Yeah, he's gonna have a crooked hat. Whatever. You just gotta, ladies, I know you hear Lisa and I saying this all the time. You just can't sweat this kind of stuff. You can redo it if you have to, but that's what takes the fun out of it. You should be sitting here enjoying yourself, and it's like, oh, poop, I made my hat crooked. Oh, well, he'll just have a crooked hat. That's just the way it's going to be, and that's it.
Yeah.
End of story. So, Don't take the joy out of it by trying to be perfect.
That's right.
Because nothing in this world is perfect. If you find something perfect, good, I don't know. I don't even know what to say to that. You can't find perfect things. So.
If they do, we'll pray for them because they're not being honest.
Yeah. Yeah, let's be honest. That's the key. That's the big thing in our house today. Being honest. Being, not just today, always, but you know what I mean.
Yeah.
Being honest. You have to be honest about things. So, even if it's bad, just be honest about it and we'll fix it. It's easier to fix if we know what's going on.
That's right.
Than to it all be, you guys look at this body. I'm going to go back over his feet with this white because I can't get completely in there, and then I'll repaint him again. I don't know. I got excited about the paint marker. We'll just paint him again. I don't care. I'm okay with that. Now Lisa's got the etched lines, which makes a nice little defined spot on hers. What I'll probably do is either take a small paint brush or a paint marker and outline like where my, his wings here touch his body and stuff like that. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
To give it kind of a little,
the extra detail.
Yes, detail. Words are not working for me today.
I got you.
You got me. Actually, I'm just going to paint this whole center white right here. And then what I'm going to do is I'm going to lay that tracer back on here. And I'm going to trace it again to get the details of his glasses and stuff so that I can get those pretty round. Because over this white, you'll be able to see it a little better. That's my thought anyway. We'll find out if it's right or not.
Oh my goodness, he's so cute. Look at the purple.
Oh, look at him. He is. He's adorable. I love him. I love him. I love him. I love owls. I have a lot of owls in my house.
Do you?
Yes. My daughter, her name is Alexandria. We call her Alex. And, as she was growing up and stuff like that, it was always Al. Al this, Al that. She wasn't like officially like that was her nickname, but when we referred to her, we called her Al a lot. And she likes owls. So every time I see an owl, I think of her. I think of her and just makes me think of her. It's kind of silly, but
cute.
Yeah.
And owls are very smart. Right? It's like a sign of, isn't it like, don't they symbolize wisdom?
Yes, they do. I'm going to be silly here. Symbolize wisdom and Tootsie Roll Pops.
Yeah, there you go.
So
how many licks did it take?
You know what? I have a funny thing. I need to find that and I'll post it on my page. Purdue University made a machine to test that. I seen a thing on it a long time ago. I shared it a long, long time ago. I'm going to have to see if I can find that again. But they actually made a machine to see how many licks it took to get to the center of the Tootsie Roll Pop.
That's funny.
So that's kind of funny.
I forgot to paint part of his body.
So see, I just painted my whole thing white there. And I'm going to dry it real good. And I'm going to lay that tracer back on there and get his details of his little face and all that kind of stuff. So, yeah. So, I can see my paint lines, and that's okay, except that right here. There we go.
This is the first time I painted today. Yesterday I painted all day, and this is the first time I painted today.
Yeah. There we go. Okay, I'm going to take my tracer and I'm going to put some more right here, just on his body. Now, you guys laying this back on here is not going to line it up real good. I can't line it up real good because I can see out. I don't know. Maybe I'm lying. Maybe I'm telling stories. I think if I had, you guys just hold a second. I'm going to just grab this light over here and shine it down.
Hold, please.
Hold, please. I have this fun little light here. It's a little LED light. And I think I'll be able to see. Maybe. Of course, we have the thickest paper in the world. I really thought that would help. Nope, that doesn't help at all. And it would. Probably would help after I did it. Okay, so what I'm going to do is I'm going to kind of just eyeball this, line it up just as best I can. You guys, it doesn't matter, like I said. And I'm pretty sure that looks like it's pretty darn close. So I'm just going to go along here. See, is it marking on it? Yes. So what did we learn? If you do a dark background, you're probably going to have a little trouble seeing your tracer. But the main thing is you probably should use graphite paper. That would probably work the best. But,
and they have some graphite paper now that you can run through your printer and print your design on it.
Yes. That looks pretty fancy.
And from what I understand, that graphite paper doesn't smear and make as much of a mess. You know, when you use graphite paper, sometimes you have a lot of mess around your design.
Yeah.
What I understand, this is a higher quality and it doesn't do that, but I haven't ordered it yet.
You should put that in your Amazon store for people to order.
I might have done that already.
Okay. So see, now I can see. Can you guys see it on there?
Yes.
I could see it better.
Yeah.
Woohoo! Woohoo! Problem solved. Problem solved. Always solve problem.
Terry said you could use chalk or white graphite paper too. White graphite paper?
Yeah, I've seen white graphite paper, but chalk would have been perfect too, because I didn't even think about that, and I have a bunch of chalk. I could have chalked on the back of this, and then when I laid it down on here and traced it, it would have done it on the dartboard. Terry, you are so smart. And where were you, 30 minutes ago? I'm just kidding.
You was probably eating dinner.
Yeah, that's okay. That's okay. We fought through it, and we came out winning.
And that's why we come and do these lives, so that when we run into those things, we can learn from each other and help each other.
Yeah.
That's why it's important to show up and watch people when they're live, because sometimes people are just clueless and need your help.
Yeah.
I love you.
Yeah, sometimes. A lot of times. Well, everybody has a different, expertise, not really, I wouldn't even call it expertise, but a different perspective on things. And sometimes you can be sitting here doing something, even if you're not live, but especially when you're live and you just cannot figure the problem out, and somebody will say something on, in the comment, and you're like, oh, well, duh.
Something very simple.
Now I see that.
Well, and if you've never gone live before, it's a whole different thing doing what you're doing at your craft table, and then doing what you're doing at your craft table with a camera pointing at you, and you having to make sure you're answering all the questions and not picking your nose and all the things, right?
Right. Yeah. The nose picking.
Pick my nose in private. I'm just saying.
Yeah, the nose picking thing. I have to really, really remind myself. I have a little note. I'm just kidding.
No, do not pick your nose.
No nose picking. No butt picking. Don't scratch your boob.
Remember to put your bra on.
Oh yeah.
That's a big one. That's a big one, y'all.
I have seen that myself.
Yeah. That's on the checkoff list.
Yeah. Yeah. It's like, what is happening here? What am I watching? What am I watching?
Or why? Why would be the question.
Yeah. It's like a train wreck. You just got to keep watching.
Right, right.
Something exciting's about to happen. I don't want to see it, but I got to watch.
Patrick's probably in there like, what are they talking about?
So, yeah, we see all kinds of fun stuff. Woohoo!
I get quiet when I get down here around his little feet.
Right. Yeah. Gotta be careful.
And if you go over the lines, it's not a big deal. You can just go back and paint over it and fix it. It's just paint.
Exactly. It's just paint, and we highly encourage you to just pick up that paintbrush and paint.
Yeah.
Last night at work, I was playing around, and I was just I've been on a job of painting, the job that's been a pain in my butt, and last couple of days standing on my feet the whole time, and I got it finished yesterday, and I was sitting there and I was tired. And when you work midnights, when you get tired like right away. So you got to do something.
It's a different tired.
Yeah, you don't want to get in trouble at work for sleeping. So I had some pens and a few other things in my backpack. So I just started coloring.
Hi, baby.
I watched Melanie make a gnome and some ornaments. I didn't have watercolors and stuff with me like she did on her little live and stuff, but I just did it with markers and just kind of played around. And that was so relaxing, but kept me awake and made me happy, made me smile.
That was perfect.
So, yeah.
She's talking about Melanie from Painting Crafty.
Yes.
I don't think she's on here tonight.
Yeah. Yeah. She does draw tutorials on her page, and I'd been wanting to try them, so I just tried them while I was sitting there. Now, I did get some looks from the guys. They're like, what are you doing? I'm like, you don't need to worry about what I'm doing. Worry about yourself. Move along.
Move along. Nothing to see here.
Yeah. But then I'm like, do you have any markers? Do you happen to have colored pencils with you? Nobody did. But guess what's in my backpack for tonight?
Colored pencils.
Colored pencils. Because I can do all kinds of things with colored pencils. I don't think it would be a good idea to take my watercolors.
No.
That would probably be a little too much.
I don't have any watercolors, so I should probably get some.
If I get called,
pens.
Yeah, if I get called to do something, I've got to just get up and do it. So I gotta, I'd have to clean a paintbrush out and all that. So
Pepper says she's loving this little guy.
I love him too. He's so sweet and cute.
She is excellent at teaching how to draw, Terry. I agree. She said Melanie has super cute projects and she's excellent at teaching.
Yes, she is. Yes. I want to do that little was it a hedgehog that she did one day? She's that little hedgehog lady's cute. I want to do that one. So, but anyway. Okay, so I've got the gray and the white. And like I said, I'll outline mine. So it gives it some more distinction. Now I got to redo his little claws here because I painted over them. Down here like this. Make them a little bit oranger. Is that a word?
Yeah.
Okay.
It is now.
It is now. That's for sure. just make them up as we go. Right there we go.
Luann said she always would craft on midnights. And Pepper wants to know, what do you do in the evenings?
I am a tool and die maker for Chrysler. The plant that I work at, we make the engine for the Jeep Wrangler. So if you drive a Jeep Wrangler, we make the engine for it. And I'm a tool and die maker. So I work in the shop. So when they need a part made because something broke on a machine, that's my job. I remake the part. I get to make a lot of stuff. If you're out on the floor, you are fixing machines and stuff. So, but I'm in the shop doing what toolmakers are supposed to be doing.
Making tools. Making tools and painting ornaments.
Making tools and fixtures and jigs, cutting metal, aluminum, plastic, CNC machines. So, all right, I'm going to attempt, you know what? I am not going to attempt it like that. Where did my markers go? I was going to do my glasses with my paintbrush, and I almost went for it. We're going to use a paint marker because I think that would be easier and probably look neater than my paintbrush. Doesn't mean you can't do it that way. There we go. Look at that, Lisa. That looks so cute.
Oh,
I love him. I love him, girl. I like the purple owl. I think he's cute.
thank you.
The little purple owl.
So I'm using 2 different shades of green for my leaves, and I'm putting my brush in both of them and kind of letting it just blend naturally. Nothing fancy, just letting it do what it needs to do. Because all leaves aren't the same, right?
Nope. And my leaves are brown. They've already turned brown. I did
My
not.
leaves are from Myrtle Beach, where the flowers still bloom in December.
Oh, that's true. Let's just brag about it.
It was hot today.
It is so windy here that even my signs that usually never fall over outside were falling over. The trash cans, when I left, our Thursday's trash day around here. Last night when I left for work, it was so windy, full trash cans were blown into the middle of the driveway. I was like, oh my gosh, if that thing falls over and I have to pick up that trash, I'm going to be mad. I'm going to be mad because, you know, my husband went in early yesterday, so it's not like I could come back in the house and say, hey, trash can fell over, you need to go pick it up. Not that I would say that, but I couldn't do it because he was already gone, so it was going to be me. But it didn't fall over, but the lids kept flopping up and they were scooting. They were going.
Are you using the Posca and the graffiti markers? Is that what you're
doing? Yes, ma'am, I am. Yes, ma'am, I am. Kristi and I do kind of the same work. I run a CNC, but not for Jeep engines. I make parts for underwater chains. Well, that's cool, Trina. So are you a machinist, tool and die maker? What are you? What are you? What are you? What are you, girl? So, yes, that's so cool. It's fun to see, you know, it's cool when you see other girls that do things, you know, because it's prominently a gentleman's field. I'm going to say it like that, and I'm being nice. And
be nice.
You know, so, but yeah, you see more and more girls doing it now. And there's one other girl tradesman in the factory that I'm at. She's an electrician. And then as far as our local 685, our union local, there are very, very few. There's one, maybe 2 other girl tool makers within our whole local, which is about 6,000 people. So it's just, you just don't see it very often. You just don't see it very often.
You're a rock star.
I'm not a rock star.
Yes, you are.
I just like making things.
Don't argue with me. You are a rock star.
Just like making things. So I was an certified pipe fit. Were you? Wow, Trina, that is so cool. That is so cool. There you go. There's another one. There's another girl tradesman. We love it. Love it. Love
She's
it.
a rock star too.
Yeah, my paintbrush has a little hair. It's going to get cut off. Tired of seeing him. I don't think I've ever used this paintbrush, to be honest. There we go. There we go.
There's Melanie. We were talking about you. She must have heard us.
She probably did. And it was all bad, Melanie. If you believe that. If you believe that. See, his hat ended up not being as crooked as in my head. I panicked for no reason.
Yeah.
It's really not crooked at all. So it's
That's
awesome.
what rock stars do.
Yeah. So what I'm going to do is, I don't know if I want to do it in black or white. I think I'm going to do it in black. What I'm going to do, I don't have any real thin paint pens, but if you had a thin one, it'd probably be better to do that. I'm going to kind of outline my stuff.
Well, I'm just going to say this about the thin fine point paint pens. They tend to splatter more.
Really?
Yes. Just so you know.
I did not know that.
Now you know. You have been informed.
You have been warned.
You have been informed. All right. So what colors do I want to use? I want some pink, and I want some blue, and I want some purple, and I want some yellow.
We just left Melanie high and dry. We said we were talking about her, but we didn't tell her what we were saying.
That's all right. She don't need to know everything.
It's true.
She don't need to know everything. And I always have a scrap piece of wood when I'm using my paint markers so I can make sure they're she said we're the mean girls. We are not the mean girls. Don't make me start naming names.
That is for sure.
Because I will. I will.
Actually, Melanie, I'll send you a couple pictures. I was watching your tutorials last night and did some playing at work. That's what we were saying.
That's what we were talking about. You're a great teacher and inspiration, Melanie.
Yes. Yes, she is. So. Whoop.
Trina says she hadn't had time to do her nutcracker yet.
Oh,
nutcrackers. I love painting that thing.
That nutcracker was awesome.
Yeah, I had someone order one that wanted different colors, so I got to paint another one.
You guys you see how this paint marker just kind of pulls it all together where you went over and messed up, and it kind of makes him look super whimsical. Whimsical, is that the word? Whimsy?
Yeah.
Whimsical. I like him. I like him. I like him a lot.
I think my pink one is not wanting to work.
You want to borrow mine?
Yes.
Okay, let me get it. Wouldn't that be cool? That would be so cool if you could go like, here.
Yeah. It would
Wouldn't be surprised. Wouldn't be surprised if someday we couldn't do that.
Okay, so I'm going to do plaid on my hat, y'all. And if you've ever watched me do plaid, you know I call it messy plaid. And that's because I don't worry about it being perfect lines, the same length or anything like that. I just draw lines until it looks the way I want it. Okay?
Yes.
So we're just going to do some lines.
It'll be beautiful.
The top part, I'm going to do the same colors, but I'm going to do different lines just to see how it turns out. Because, again, it's just paint. All right.
Like him. Yep, just paint. I kind of like him.
I like him.
Kind of like him. So, I think I'm going to just do let me see. I can't read it. It's too small. I think I'm just going to do a little pom-pom up here. That's what I'm going to do. So let's plug this guy in. I don't know if you guys watched earlier. I made a bow, and I was trying to get it to glue on. You can't glue a bow on something. It just did not work. So I took my board out, and I put a hole in it, and I used the wire to go through there. So I fixed it. Fixed it.
I know you did.
Fixed my bow. I'm just using 3 fingers and making a pom-pom. I'm just making a pom-pom. I'm nothing special here. Now you can use, like I have this little pom-pom maker right here that I had to have. And I think I've used it once or twice because I usually just use my finger.
I have one of those too.
So, and then I have, from when I was younger days, do you remember the pom-pom, the little plastic pom-pom makers that you could buy?
Like the little oval things?
Yeah.
That's what I have.
I got a whole set of those.
Me too.
Yeah. Yeah, this is the other, this is what I was showing that I had.
Oh, I don't have that.
Yeah. The little plastic things, I have that too. But this works just as easy. Actually, no, it doesn't. Those little helpers do work great because, see, I was kind of holding it and had my tongue sticking out and all that kind of stuff, keeping it still. Whereas if you had the little plastic things, it would hold it for you while you tried to do that. So it's actually better, but it's probably wherever my graphite paper is. I don't know. I think it's weird though. I don't know. My graphite paper was over there in my workbench underneath my laser for, I'm going to tell you, years. So I bought a package of it a long time ago, and I can't imagine where it went. Now, I'm going to say this too. There's 2 teenage girls that live in this house that they would never admit it out loud, but they like to play around in the craft room and do stuff. So it's probably... they've probably used it and put it somewhere else.
Yeah.
So that's probably where it's at. And I'm a disorganized mess right now, so I don't know where they put it. But I will find it. I will find it. My graphite paper and my jelly press. My jelly press is missing too. And I did get one to admit that she used it, but she swore she put it back where she found it. But it's not there. So,
did she not want to clean it and maybe she hid it?
Maybe. Could be.
I like
or
man, what a mess that thing is to clean.
Yeah, she might have done it in her room.
Oh.
And teenage girls' rooms aren't real clean. And she probably might have put it somewhere, and because I always tell them if they're going to do arts and crafts that involve paint, they have to come up here.
Right.
Don't want them to do it in their room, but you don't know what they're doing when you're not here. And if that's the worst thing they do, it's okay. It's not that bad.
That's right.
So there we go. Look, his little pom-pom.
Oh, that's
cute. And I'm going to put, I should have stenciled before I put the stinking pom-pom on. Kristi, let's do everything backwards that you do. That's all right. I can get it in here. So I'm going to put hello in black right here. And then right under it, I'm going to put winter under it. Like long ways. That's what I'm going to do. That's what I'm going to do.
That's what you gonna do.
That's what I'm going to do. If I can get my black.
All right. What do you think about the plaid? Is it done?
Oh, yes. Yes, yes. Beautiful. I love it.
I do too.
I like the plaid. I like the plaid a lot.
I like it. I like it. I like it. I like it. Let me
Yes.
color his little eyes.
What'd you say about his eyes? Oh, you're doing his eyes now. Move some stuff out of the way. Okay. Let's get some black. And this will go super duper duper fast. Make sure your paint or your stencil brush is dry. You don't want it to be wet. It thins out your paint and that can cause bleed through, which has happened to me a few times. I'm just working the paint up in my brush. So it's up in there. And you want it to be super dry when you stencil. So you guys have all heard this before from me. So here we go. Now I should tape off those little snowflakes. Oh, I was going to put some polka dots on here, but oh well. If I decide to do it, I'll do it in a minute. But I'm just going to be real careful and try not to get up there. And see, I'm going to push this down and try not to move it. I did. I can hear my granddaughter taking the dog out. Penelope, come on. Come on, Penelope. There we go. So say hello. I think that's cute. Hello. Hello, little friend. And I'm going to put winter this way on here because I can if I want to. It's my party.
That's right.
It's my party. And see, I can still use this same brush. I've got enough paint in here. I've done both of these right here. So a little bit goes a long way when you're stenciling. We've got this a tish more.
We learned that on last episode.
Yes. Yes, we did. I learned to make a bow. And I've gone a little nutso with the bow thing. We got bows out on the mailbox. We've got bows. We got bows everywhere. Bows and bows. If I had a staircase still, they'd be on the staircase, but you know, we've got all this renovation stuff happening in the house that the banister is not on the staircase right now. It's laying in the middle of my dining room. Let's just go there.
Oh, that sounds amazing.
It is amazing. It's so awesome. I wish y'all could do it. Oh, I got black paint on his little leaf or his little thing. Where's that coming from? I bet I flipped it when I opened the lid here.
I'm using my paint marker to trim out these details to make them pop more. Because I just am addicted to adding the details.
Miss Piney Acres says she bought her first stencil and she's nervous to use it. Do not be nervous. Just try it. It'll be just fine. And if you are nervous about it and you want to test it out, do it on cardboard. Do it on a piece of paper. So see, I just took some water and I'm going over where I got that black paint. And it's turning my little leaf or his little feather a little bit different color. But that's okay, because look, I'm not going to fret about it. I just kind of blend it in. Now I'm going to go over here to this guy, and I'm going to just make it look like it was supposed to be like that. Go up here where I did that same color.
I'm over here wanting to finish my painting and watch you too, and I can't do both.
So I just made him, you know, since I boo-booed over here, I made the boo-boo all over. That's what we do. We do. So it's not, so it's no longer a boo-boo. Now it's something awesome. I think he turned out pretty cute, you guys. Pretty cute. You know what? We could do a couple snowflakes on here. Let's get us some tape so I don't make a mess. And I'm going to do a couple of these snowflakes. Thank you, Melanie. Yes. Yes, Melanie is painting crafty. You guys go check her out over on Facebook. She does all these tutorials on how to paint, how to draw things. That's the big thing, how to draw them. And then she uses watercolors and all kinds of things to, you know, fill it in, I guess you could say. Make it beautiful. And it's always beautiful. Always beautiful.
Got all these details in there now.
Yes. Look at him. Look at him. He's amazing. Amazing.
Now I'm going to use my white paint pen, and my white paint pen is by Mr. Pen. It's the best white paint marker I have found.
Yes, sometimes the white, even like gel pens and stuff in whites, you got to find the right one.
Yeah.
Because
when I want to add white, I want it to be white.
Yeah.
I don't know. I'm just weird like that.
I know. That's so weird of you, Lisa.
I missed a spot with my black, though.
Now, see, I just put some snowflakes around. We'll do a partial snowflake up here. And could put some, I might read how to do that snow stuff and maybe put it towards the bottom down here. Look, we could even put, oh, I got an idea. Let's put a snowflake on this hat right here.
You can't give hearts, but it lets you, if you, Kristi, what do they need to push to do the thumbs up? Because YouTube likes thumbs up.
Yes, let me show you. I just show you on my phone. Well, there's an X where the live chat is. Just close the live chat. That won't close us off. And then see, you'll see this screen right here. And see the thumbs up. See where the thumbs up and it says 0? Right there. You just hit that thumbs up. And now it's got a 1 there. And then you go back to the live chat bubble. And the chat comes back up. So you close the live chat. And then you can see it at the bottom down there. Does that make sense?
Yes.
So anyway, looky there. I put a snowflake on his little hat. Kind of matches the other snowflakes. But that's okay. That's okay.
Oh, very nice.
Put some little snowflakes on there. Kind of cute. It's kind of cute, I think. So where did you, or what kind of stencil did you get? Piney Acres? I don't know. It's Trina, isn't it?
That's Mary.
Piney Acres is Mary?
Yeah. It's our Mary Miller.
I remember that now. I was like, wait a minute. Her Facebook page is a different name. I remember now. Mary, where'd you get your stencil from? Did you just go to the store and get one, or did you order one? Well, Mary does chalk couture, those transfers. I know they're not stencils, but
I think you can put a link in the comments, Mary.
Hey, Mary. I'm in love with this guy.
Me too.
He's going to be so cute.
I want something on my background, but I can't decide what. So I'm going to wait on that.
You're going to wait? Yes, exactly. That's where owls like to be, is in the tree. So see, it kind of looks like there's a tree right here. And this branch comes off because I painted that branch to look just like bark. Just kidding. But it looks like it's a branch sticking off of a tree. It's what it really looks like. I didn't even look at it that way, but I do like that. I like how it turned out. Now, you guys, here's the test. Here's the big test. We are going to see how long it takes for the children in my house, children as in 15 and 13, and even my 50-something husband, before they notice that sign's gone that said countdown to Christmas.
Well, if they're watching your live, they already know.
Yeah, they don't watch me. But and this is what'll be said. What'll be said is, but I love doing those. I love doing it. I can't believe you did that. I just forgot to do it. They'll be all mad at me.
There we go. I had it so.
Yeah, and since we put it out from decorating for Christmas, it's had a 1 on it from last year. So that's how much they use it. So I'm just playing. I'm not playing. They really will say that.
That's funny.
But yeah. So yes, the Melanie, the piece has bark on it, and what I was telling everybody, it had something else on it. It had a countdown to Christmas and had a little chalkboard where you put the number of days till Christmas, and I just sanded it off because I thought it would be cuter with this, and we don't really use it. It just kind of sits there. So that's what I put on mine, and I do like how it looks like that's a tree right there. So that was awesome. And you guys seen, I just cleaned that stencil. See how simple that stencil was to clean? And you guys, you keep, if you do it the way that I did it here with this paper, just make you a little folder, and then you can keep this and pull it out and make another one if you wanted to, or, draw it in your, like I said, an art journal, anything. Because he's a cute little guy. And if you print him off, you can also make him smaller or bigger too on your printer. If your printer has those settings and you know how to use those settings. Our printer has those settings, but it never works out for me. So I usually print it the way it comes. But our printer's old. We need a new one. But yeah, fun.
I'm going over my snowflakes with stickles.
Oh, dang it, Lisa.
I love you.
I know. I have some of those. I have some of that. But I don't know where it's at. But I have twinkles. Let me see. I might grab this glitterific. No, I have that stuff. It is over here, I think.
I've had this over here, but I never use it. And I think it might have been Melanie that told me I need to get it out and use it. So, Melanie, I'm being obedient.
I have some, but I don't know where it's at.
Somebody pay attention. I'm not often obedient.
I don't know where mine is, but when I find it, I'm going to put some on there.
And I think I'm going to use joint compound and put that on my pom-pom. And when it dries, paint that. So it'll be standing out.
That'll be cool.
I may put a message on the bottom. That's why I didn't put snowflakes all the way down the bottom, because I might put some words down there.
Yeah, and I think I might use this snow paste.
Oh, you could use that. Oh, at the bottom, you could use that and do like a little snow drift.
Yeah. All it says on here is to obtain a 3D snow effect. Stir thoroughly before use. Replace cap. That's all it says. Let's see what it looks like. Oh, yeah. It looks like the middle of a marshmallow. See that? I don't know if that's what it's supposed to look like. That's what it looks like. I'm just going to grab.
I just licked my finger in case somebody cares.
It said to stir thoroughly. It's reminding me of my salt wash, when it gets in the paint, you can kind of feel the grittiness of it.
Oh, okay. I think I'm done.
So, wonder what would happen here.
Can you see the shimmer on the snowflakes?
Yes, I love it. I love it, lady.
Yeah, I like that too. There we go. Now we're gonna be doing story time in 15 minutes.
Yes, we got to get off of here so you can do that. Got to go prepare. You got to go for makeup and hair.
Gotta get a freshener.
Yeah, get all freshened up, and
which translated just means I gotta go potty.
Your hair and makeup team standing over to the side going, come on, gotta get off, come on, next story. Let's do this. As your makeup hair person is Jonathan standing over there.
Yeah.
And Patrick. Now look. Da-da-da! And I just got a splinter in my finger.
Oh no. Oh, he's so cute.
I like that. I just slapped it on there. I'm thinking that's right. So we'll see how long that takes to dry.
I'm going to do that with mine too, but I'm going to use joint compound.
Yeah, I heard you say that. And then I was like, oh, I'm going to try that too. But yeah, fantastic. Belisa, this was so much fun.
I see your comment, Pepper. Did you hear what I said? I'm going to use joint compound and have a snowdrift like she has. That's why there's not going to be snowflakes down there. Terry, thank you for a really super cute design. Should we tell them why we did this?
I don't know. Should you? I think you should.
So the reason why we're doing this, we were kind of doing like a little tester, a little teaser, because we've had so many people asking for us on Heart's Desire page to do paint parties, like virtual paint parties. So we have some things that we're going to start talking about very, very soon, and we're going to start offering some online paint parties.
Yay! I'll be there. I'll be there for sure.
Very exciting. I'm tweaking out the details now.
Yeah.
Yes, ma'am. Melanie, story time is in 13 minutes on our Heart's Desire Facebook page. So y'all say a prayer about it because it's super, super important what we have to share. Yeah, it's very exciting. So thank y'all for being here and for sharing and for chatting with us. Kristi, I always love spending time with you.
And I love spending time with you, my friend. Yours is adorable. I love him.
I love yours.
I love him.
So we'll take pictures and post later, and y'all have a great night. I'm going to get my hair and makeup done.
Okay. You guys have a great evening.
Bye.
Bye.